Legacy Collection.
Yes, what's going, guys? We're getting started on the Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2. This is featuring the second half of the X series, Mega Man X 5 through 8. Probably my lesser favorite half of the series, but I don't dislike all of the games in this collection. So we're going to be starting with, of course, Mega Man X5. If you guys have read the title, yes, the title. So this has an opening sequence, much like Mega Man X4 did. I really like this theme, by the way. It's freaking badass. So where do I rank Mega Man X5? Literally, X5 is my second favorite in the X series. I love this game so much. The only game that beats out X5 in terms of quality for me is the first game, Mega Man X. I love X5 so much. It really sucks because this is going to be followed by my least favorite Mega Man X game, Mega Man X6, which is freaking ass trash. Freaking hate that game. Of course, no, you know what? No, X6 is the one everyone's going to show up for because X6, I guess people like seeing me, suffer. So they're gonna show. Oh, they're gonna show up for X6. I'm like, oh, I can't wait till you play that game. Oh yeah. I tell you, it's always the games I dislike or the games I hate for whatever reason. It's always those games. Anyway, what's going on, Tobergay? Welcome to Mega Man X5. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome and welcome. Don't need any training. What I need training for? I'm gonna keep this on normal, keep that on normal. Listen to the sound test, which, I mean, that's always a welcome addition, I guess. So, game start. So we could choose either X or 0 as our first mission. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, it was really funny. It was really funny. It was. We're gonna play as X, of course. So we get cutscenes. Unfortunately, there's no voice acting. In the year of 21XX. Wow, we're in 21XX now? Jeez. Mega Man X Episode 5. I don't know why they name it like that. That's kind of weird. I don't know who this is talking. Is this supposed to be that character right there or the other character? I can't tell, so I don't know what voice to do for that one. Yeah, I can't tell. Like, who is talking? It just, I want to say it's Sigma. So, no. I think it's that character on screen. So, I can let it fall at any time. Please let me do it now. Yeah, that's him. It's him. Please let me do it now. I'm getting bored. All I have to do is go back to the Earth and scatter the virus. Yeah, it was him. You're exactly what I expected. You're doing a good job. Nobody dares to fight against you, except those stupid Maverick Hunters. I'll do anything for you. Anything. Good. I'm going to Earth to execute our plan. Stay where you are and await further instruction. But I don't think you need to do it personally. Are they really a threat? Are X and 0 really so strong that you can't let someone else do it? Yes, in a manner of speaking. 0. I'll show you what you really are and who your true enemy is. Well, that's something. Okay, Mega Man X5, guys. So, X5 introduces one of my least favorite mechanics, Alia, and her hint system. I freaking despise it, because she always interrupts the action to tell me something that I already want. Here's Alia. This is Hunter Base. Can you hear me, X? Sigma appeared suddenly and moved towards the statue, which is under construction. We lost his trail and haven't picked up any readings since. I've lost contact with 0, too. Where would he go? You can reach the statue by going straight in that direction. Stay alert. Several machines, even some deserted taxis, have become mavericks in the area. Be careful. I'm not going to be reading for her for every freaking time she talks. In fact, that's no, that's not the only time. That's the only time in the stage I'm going to be doing that, because it's freaking annoying. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? How are you guys? So Mega Man X5, you can see X started off with some armor. Yeah, remember the armor that he got in X4? He starts off with it in this game. So, Mega Man X, he still can charge up his Buster. He still has the plasma shot, which is freaking awesome. I love it. And also, something revolutionary in the Mega Man X series. You press down on the You press down on the direction pad. He could actually duck. Oh my gosh! I guess X was like, maybe if I just bend my knees a little bit, I'll duck. And I could avoid some other enemy attack. I know, it took until the 5th game to do it. Also, he still has to hover too if you press the jump button while he's in the air. So that's always nice. Yeah, it's about time, X, that you can duck. But like I said, I've always wondered why in like earlier games he wasn't able to do that. Like why? In the entire classic series he wasn't able to. Oh, hold on guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I is back. Oh, hey, Fire Dragon. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Just playing a little bit of Mega Man again. Alien... Oh, God. So, Alia just told me, oh, beware of the ceiling. It's crumbling. Yes, I can see that. Thank you. See, this is why I don't like her. Well, I think, okay, Alia's the worst. She's at her worst in X7. Oh my gosh, I hate her in X7. I understand she's trying to, like, give hints of, like, stuff. I get that. That's completely understandable. But at the same time, I can figure it out on my own, Alia. You don't need to tell me. don't need to tell me every time that something's coming up. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Wow, I botched that pretty bad. Okay. There we go. Also, that statue looks kind of weird. And it moved! It actually moved! Oh, and this is the first game that have the... no, actually, no, it's the second. But they have the warning things take a while. Zero, are you alright? I'm okay. Just a bit of a bruised ego. Anyway, where's Sigma? He took off. Alias looking for him now, but can't pick up any readings. He is a virus. He can't be analyzed correctly like other data. You have to feel his evil energy. That's the only way to find him. I see. Well, you should go back to the base, Zero. You can't fight him in this condition. I can feel him. Sigma's close by. I'll leave here so as not to disturb you, but I'll check the surrounding areas before I go. I can feel him too. Sigma's very close to us. Be careful, X. And the statue. Oh god, oh gosh. Ugh. Stupid Maverick Hunters. You will all feel the true Maverick power right before you die. God damn it, Sigma already? I kind of like how this game like doesn't even spoil that Sigma's like a big bad guy or anything. Like, he's just immediately at the very beginning. Literally in the first cutscene when you start the game. Oh, there's Sigma. I don't even know why they try to hide it. Like, they show like a shadowy figure, like you don't know it's Sigma. Like, come on, dude. So yeah, just keep hitting it when his mouth is open, and he'll go down pretty easily. Of course, giant, just like every other first boss of a Mega Man X game, giant but takes damage like a bitch. There we go. Damn! No. Oh wait, that's Zero. Damn. That blast released the Sigma virus. It must have spread all over and could cover the Earth by now. All of the Reploids are getting severely infected. Sigma, he lost to us on purpose. We have to evacuate immediately. Hunter? Ace? This is the Hunter base. Do you read me? Are you alright? Any damage? Are you alright, X? Zero. The entire Earth has been thrown into a panic because of the Sigma virus. It's dangerous to stay there. Report back to the base. Damn it. Sigma, you will pay for this. Even if we fight, what good will it do? A battle won't solve the problem. The situation is far worse than expected. Sigma's explosion has spread the virus all over the Earth. Humans and Reploids are in total panic. What's worse, the space colony, Eurasia, is heading straight towards us. At this rate, it's going to crash into the Earth in 16 hours. Everything, including Reploids and the entire human race, will be annihilated. We have no choice. For the sake of the world, we must destroy the colony. But the only weapon we have in the Hunter base that still works is the Enigma, and it's very old. We also have a space shuttle, but it's been affected by a virus and the autopilot function doesn't work. So we need someone to fly it to the colony and let it collide. It's almost certain death, but we have no other choice. How the condition of the Enigma. Far from perfect, in order to use the Enigma, we need to build it up with some devices. The Enigma doesn't work as is. Under the influence of the Sigma virus, a lot of the Maverick Hunters have become Mavericks, and only a few Hunters remain normal. Let's join forces with the rest of our brothers and complete the Enigma. Wow, that was a lot of freaking dialogue. Holy shit. That was so much dialogue. Uh, so, yep. That is This is X5, guys. It's great. It's a great game. So we're about to be introduced to the Mavericks. So they're talking about 16 hours until the colony collides with the Earth. No matter what, though, like, if the time runs out, it just triggers, like, the end of the game stuff. So it's not really, like, huge, but I think X5 has the best story. So here's the Mavericks. So we got Crescent Grizzly, Tidal Whale, Volt Kraken, Shining Firefly, and they're only going to show they're only going to really introduce the first 4 until the first attempt at destroying the colony happens. So that's when we defeat the first 4 Maverick. But the other 4 are up there. In fact, just to keep it, yeah, I'm not going to read all of this. I'm not reading all of that. Okay, so I'm going to take on Crescent Grizzly first. So these Mavericks are really interesting because in the original version of X5, they were actually named after the members of the rock band Guns N' Roses, which is really cool. But they knew by the time X4, people knew Sigma would be about, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna play a 0 to take on Crescent Grizzly. Crescent Grizzly's name in the original version was Grizzly Slash. Okay, I know some people like prefer the Guns N' Roses name. I like the Japanese names too. Like, I like them. I don't mind them. Unfortunately, 0 does not have the Kuenbu when you start the game. Like, remember that really useful spinning slash he would do in the air? He doesn't have it in the beginning of X5. I think everybody left already. Did they leave already? Did everybody leave already? I think they did. Like I said, they'll be here for X6. They want to watch me suffer. They'll be here for X6. Oh, believe me. I wonder what it is though. Like, what is it with like games where like I do like really poorly, or I just dislike that people like seeing me stream so much? I don't. Oh, damn it. Okay. We can't get the Heart Tank in this stage because we need the Falcon armor, which we don't have. So, also, you're probably wondering why I chose to play a 0 in this stage. There is a reason for it. There is a reason. You're not going to see immediately, but there is a reason I'm playing a 0 right now. What's going on, Gift? Welcome to Mega Man X5. I really hate the placement of that little guy right here. But 0 pretty much plays the same way as he did in X4. He has his saber and he does different like melee attacks with it. He still gets weapons from the different Mavericks and stuff. So yeah, oh, Alia's telling us, oh, now the vehicle's exploding. Yes, Alia, thank you for telling me that. I would have never figured that out on my own. I really appreciate your input, even though I hate that part so much. Okay. I'm gonna go to continue. I don't know who that is, Gift. The sub tank that we're gonna be getting is around here. We gotta be quick though to get it. There it is, right there. Also, I love the way sub tanks work in X5 and onwards. So remember how early in the earlier X games, X or Zero's health would have to be full for it to get energy. Not in X5, in X6, X7, not in those games. As long as you grab energy at all, some of it will go to your sub tanks, even if the standard health is not full. So that is a change I really do like. Okay, so our first Dr. Light capsule is right up here. Yes, we could actually get them as 0 in this game. So we just got to do a dash jumping up here, and there it is. This is why I want to play as 0, because of this little cutscene. You are 0, aren't you? Who are you? Thank you for supporting X. Please continue to take care of him. I'll give you a program for X's armor. Analyze and upload the data to X's main memory in a secure area. Then complete the armor. For security reasons, the program is divided into 4 segments, which is one thing I don't like about this game. Once you gather all 4 and upload all 4 parts, the armor will be complete. Nothing happens unless you have all 4. Her name is Alia, isn't it? She can analyze the data and let you upload it. Anyway, here's the program for legs. With the leg part equipped, X can fly through the air and X becomes invincible while flying. Collide against the enemy to destroy them. I'm afraid I know nothing about your body structure, therefore I can enhance your power. I'm really sorry. I don't need any power-ups. But I have one thing I want to ask you. Sometimes unknown data emerges in my mind, and I can see the figure of an old professor. Do you know him by any chance? I don't know. Perhaps, if I saw him. But the data must be a fragment created by some error. I wouldn't worry about it. Why don't you just forget about it? I don't worry about it. But when I saw you, I felt an urge to ask. I'm sorry I couldn't give you the answer to your question. Never mind. I didn't expect any answer. Anyway, I'll give X the armor program. So, that's the reason why Dr. Light cannot work on 0, because Dr. Light didn't create 0. Dun dun dun. I know. Plot twist. 0 was not created by Dr. Light, so Dr. Light wouldn't know about his bodily structure. Well, if he wasn't created by Dr. Light, he had to be created by somebody. You completed Dungeon Country Return today? Nice. Nice. Okay, here's, Crescent Grizzly, or Grizzly Slash, whichever one you want to call him. 0. Seeing you reopens old wounds. You should have that look after. I don't have time for small talk. Give me the crystal ball. Why don't you do what you usually do and force me to? You used to be a maverick, right? That's what I heard. And you destroyed Sigma, didn't you? What? That old story? If you dare to try to fight me, then I accept your challenge anytime. Anywhere. Hunters and Sigma are very similar. Very aggressive and overconfident. What? We're nothing like that scum. Oh, yes, you are. I'm just an arms dealer. But you destroy anyone who stands against you. Now, I'm going to make you pay for what you did to me, Maverick Hunter. Oh, apparently they have history with each other. Well, that's cool. So, Crescent Grizzly is normally weak to... I forget what his weakness actually is, but the Zero Saber does so much damage to him. Like, it really eats away at his health bar. Look how much damage he's already taken. And fight over. If you watch Death Battle with Zero and Metal Sonic Sport, yeah, I saw it. What do you think of Tiki Tongue and the Tikis? They're alright. They're okay. So that was Crescent Grizzly. So we also get rankings at the end of each stage, depending on how well you do. That's another mechanic in this game. You also get different upgrades. You don't just get the Maverick weapon, but you also get other stuff too. Oh, hey, a raid from GamerWiz. Welcome, guys. You don't like the Tikis? I don't dislike them. They're just not... They don't have that much personality. How is everybody doing? Welcome Raiders. Okay, Elia. You don't need to tell me all of that. Thank you. So we get, for defeating Crescent Grizzly, we get the Crescent shot and the Crescent sword. I guess that's the C. I guess. Basically, X shoots a crescent-shaped projectile that it kind of. Okay, he shoots it forward, but it kind of goes in like a diagonal direction, up and down. It's kind of random. And we get the leg parts for getting the Dark Light Castle and the crystal ball. And in the original version, they misspelled crystal with an I instead of a Y for some reason. I don't know why, but they did. What's going there? Armchair and yeah, I like Void Kong. Okay, Rage Screen. Wait, after this. Okay, now I'll put it up. There it is. Yeah, welcome Raiders. So we got Princess Victoria, we have X-Turn, and we have Gamer Wiz himself. You were streaming what game? Wiz? Also, one of my mods can get Wiz's link. Thank you. Excellent. Also, I don't know who just subscribed because I heard it, but I can't see it because the Raider screen covers it up. Damn it. Thank you for the subscription, whoever that was. What's going there, Banana? Welcome to Mega Man X5. I love this game. This game is so good. It's so good. Oh, hey, it's you again. Incoming message from sources unknown. Who's this? I've never seen him. Nice to meet you, Maverick Hunters. I have no hard feeling towards you, but this is my mission. Before long, I will attack the Hunter base. Oh, are Mr. X and Zero there? Please play with me. I'm really bored. Don't worry, we'll fight like true sportsmen. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I am Dynamo. See you soon. How dare he, at a time like this? Should we even attempt to fight against one so arrogant? Yes, we should. Why did they give Dynamo that personality though? It's like an immature brat. What's going there? Oh, you're the one who subscribed, Dewey, yes. That's a long username. You were doing some KR grinding in Mario Kart World. Oh man, I can imagine that was pretty rough. Okay, our next Maverick I want to take on is Volt Kraken. I promise you we're not exactly going in this order, but this is the order I always play X5 in. Do I want to play as Zero or X for this? I feel like Zero might have an easier time fighting the Maverick. Yeah, we'll play as Zero. Why not? Volt Kraken original name was Squid Adler. Yeah, not even a Kraken, but Squid Adler. After the freaking Guns N' Roses. Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, that's really unfair. I wanted to just show that off. So the ready on the screen doesn't even go away until... Okay. The ready disappears until, like, after the bottomless pit shows up. So we want to collect these blue orbs. We want to collect all 8 of them. Oh, trust me, I had to practice this a lot in order to... No, I missed... Oh, I missed one. Damn it. Yeah, it takes quite a few tries to get this. I'm not surprised that I didn't get it the first time. I almost did it. The whole stage is not like this, by the way. Only this section is. No! Oh, I had it, but Zero wouldn't go down. Zero would not descend. But yeah, I hope everybody's day's going well today. No! Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. It's really finicky how this works. You're probably wondering why I'm even like making Zero collect all of these things. Like, why do you keep trying to do this? It's for Dr. Light Capsule, and I want to get it. And you can only get it by getting all 8. If you get 7 of them, it's not gonna work. You need 8 to blast open the door. Why is he not? They're not allowing me to have 0 jump right there for some reason. See, it happened again. Why? You know, when I started X5, I knew that this stage was going to be the one that was going to give me trouble trying to get the Dr. Light Capsule. I knew that this was going to be the one. And I missed it again. I completely missed it. I just completely missed it. Okay. We're going to try again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And I am trying over and over and over again to get this. I want the Dr. Light Capsule. I do. What? See, the thing is that worked the first time I did it, and now it just doesn't want to for some reason. I think it's because the way I'm having 0 dash. Oh, that time he grabbed it, but I couldn't. So much trial and error, I swear. What? Why is this? This is literally. See, if I wasn't streaming this right now, I would get this on the first try. I guarantee I would. This is literally just the Let's Play curse happening to me, like it always does. Come on, 0. Oh, you know what? I think I know why I can't jump. Like during that section, I think I figured it out, and I missed that one. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out why he doesn't jump, because he's dashing from. It's like a small raised part of the ground that I'm dashing from. So because he's airborne, he can't jump. I have to wait until. Yup, that is the reason. That is exactly what the reason is. Okay, all right. I'm gonna eventually get this, guys. I'm sorry that this is like a little bit boring to watch me just do this over and over. But I promise you, it's gonna be worth it at the end. No, come on. I am like I'm losing patience by doing this. See, it's not, you know what, maybe we should do the dash later. Maybe I'll be able to, like, I'm gonna try it later. It's really weird how this works. See, the thing is, I keep missing that one that's, the one that's in the air, like, during that section, that's the worst one out of all of these to get. Like, I can get all of these just fine, but that one up there... Of course I miss it. Again. I miss it again. I don't intend on spending the whole stream doing this. I really don't. What the... Oh, look, and I actually made it to the end, but it doesn't matter because I didn't grab that one orb. grabbed them all. I grabbed them all, but I couldn't. See, again, he didn't descend when I wanted him to. I actually grabbed them all that time. Come on. This is so frustrating. It's so frustrating that I have to keep doing this. So frustrating, dude. So if you guys remember in Mega Man X4, there was a stage, or there was a Maverick called was it Jet Stingray? They had the jet bike, much like this. This is not the worst stage ever. I just don't like this one section. After this, everything gets a lot easier. And like, this section's only bad if you're trying to get all the orbs, which I am. Also, did everybody else leave already? Everybody left so quickly. Probably because they got bored of watching me do this over and over. Hey, it's not my fault. No, come on. Oh my. Oh. What? I literally do not understand. I literally don't understand why Zero can't just jump. Why make that so exact? Why make that so exact that he can't just jump? And then usually when I am able to have him jump, he jumps over the collectible. I don't want him to jump over. I want him to grab it. So I can just be done with this section already. Of course, this is literally only happening because I'm streaming right now. This is the reason why this is happening. This is why. I would not be having this much trouble. Oh, nope. Like I said, if I miss one, I'm doing it over. No! Come on! Oh. He got them all again, but I'm so annoyed that keeps happening. On the attempts where I get them all. But he doesn't drop, like he's supposed to just drop down and then like I just quickly dash to go through those other ones. But no, he keeps like staying afloat instead of dropping down like he's supposed to. This is fun. It's not fun. This is one of my least favorite parts of X5 is trying to do this. I hate doing this so much. I guess if I don't talk, maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll be better if I just don't say anything. What happened? I don't, you know what? I don't even know what happened there. He just gets crushed. Dude, this state. I don't know who thought this was fun. Like who thought that doing this was fun? Like the thing is, the section itself isn't bad. It's getting these orbs is what's bad about it. Because of two of them. Well, mainly that one that's above the bottomless pit. That's the worst of them all. The one between like the very last parts to this. Okay, concentration mode. See if I can get it. Jump, dude! Can you just jump, please? Oh my gosh, can you just freaking jump in mid-air? I don't know why that's so complicated. Okay. There has to be a way to do that without jumping, right? There has to be. There's gotta be a way to do that without jumping. Okay, I just want you guys to know I'm doing this right. It's just the game doesn't want me to finish this section. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do here. And the game just does not want me to do this. It does not want me to finish this section to get the Dr. Light capsule. What do you mean, dude? I don't even want to know how many attempts this has been trying to do this. There we go. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, finally did it. I don't know how I managed to do that, but hey, no, Alia, I'm not in the mood. Be quiet. I finally did it. Jeez, I thought I was gonna be here all day trying to do that. Oh my gosh, man. Okay, so now we can go over here and get ourselves the next Dr. Light capsule. This is for the helmet. This is the program for the head part of the Falcon armor. Analyze and upload the data to X's main memory in a secure area. Once X uploads all 4 of the programs, the Falcon armor will be complete. Yes. Okay. Give my regards to X. There we go. Alright, now we can... Gosh, Alia. Oh, also, yeah, this is Zero's crescent weapon. He can do a spinning slash in the air, much like the Kuumbu. I think it's better than the Kuumbu because it covers more ground. So now we got this gimmick here with the stage with these electric switches or whatever. You put them into their little plug area and then they open that gate. This is definitely my go-to zero attack in X5. The crescent slash. I love it so much. So in terms of soundtrack, how do I rank X5? I think X5 has a pretty stellar soundtrack. It's not my favorite soundtrack in the X series. I'm actually going to be quite honest. Okay, so I know I've talked about X6 in so many different ways, pretty much all negative, because X6 is a pretty bad game. But X6 probably has my second favorite soundtrack in the whole X series. I'm actually not kidding. X6's soundtrack is phenomenal. It sucks that such a great soundtrack is tied to such a bad game. It's kind of like Sonic 06, right? Great game. I mean, great soundtrack, but a less than stellar game. It kind of suffers the same thing. Personally, though, I think that Mega Man X6 is less redeemable than Sonic 06. Because people love just saying Sonic 06 is just the worst thing ever when it's not. But it is what it is. Okay, so we can rescue Reploids in all these stages now. They will give extra lives and health, which is always good. We need them after trying to do that one section over and over and over and over and over. Is our sub-tank full? Almost. This is probably the most annoying one to do with Zero. This is definitely easier with X. Because of how these are arranged. There we go. We're almost at the Maverick. We're really close to him. Usually I play this stage as X, but I decided to do Zero today. And yes, you do gotta get them to touch the plug thing at the same time. And that's because that's the only way they'll open both gates. Here we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright, we made it to Vault Kraken. Vault Kraken is normally weak to the he's normally weak to Tidal Whale's weapon, but we don't have that. So the Goo Shaver is what Tidal Whale's weapon is. We don't have it. Zero, I never thought you'd come here. It must be an emergency. You assumed right. You don't need me to explain anymore, do you? Always so pushy. You haven't changed at all. I made the right choice when I resigned as a hunter. I don't want to be a rude jerk like you. Oh, come on. I just have a hard time listening to you babble. You know what I want, don't you? You're free to take such a worthless thing, but what you're a simpleton you are. Even if you get it, you can't change the fate of the Earth. Every Reploid has been infected by the virus and become a Maverick. No, he's been infected. Relax, I'll put you out of your misery. Goodbye, Vault Kraken. Yup. So this is one of the cases where one of the robots we fight isn't initially a Maverick. He actually was innocent, but he got infected just before. Wow, how inconvenient is that? So Vault Kraken, he just shoots electricity all over the room. Sometimes he makes an electric force field on the floor. So you gotta like stay in the air for a bit. And then he like creates this block that has electricity around it right there. But the Crescent Slash thing does a lot of damage to him. It's not his weakness, like I said, but it might as well be. It's so strong. Yeah, Vault Kraken's pretty easy. Hey, what's going on, Sapphire? Zero looks awesome. He is awesome. Yeah, look at all the damage we received because of how many times we died. So defeating Vault Kraken gives us, if Elliot can stop talking, please. Well, so I always go for weapons in life because life energy is always good. We get the Tri-Thunder, not to be confused with the Triad Thunder from Mega Man X3. It's not the same weapon. It's more like the Thunder, what's it called? The Thunder Beam from Mega Man 1. It's more like that. You shoot a bolt forward, up, and down for X. And Zero gets the Electric Blade, which is basically, it's an upward electric attack that he does with his saber. You get the head parts and the energy cartridge. Also, Alia does say some stuff about the Maverick or the stage you were just in. Kraken used to be a hunter but became a Maverick. It must have been hard for you to, even though it was your mission. Let's restore the peace for him. Yeah, we should. I feel bad for Vault Kraken. Oh, and if you want to know, if X fights Vault Kraken, he mentions Launch Octopus because that was his brother, I believe. So Vault Kraken was a little bit sad that his brother died, but he understands that X had to kill him because, you know, Mavericks are a threat to the Earth. So, yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't show off that dialogue, but I had to... I mean, if I were to show off that dialogue, I would have to play through the game again, and I don't want to. As much as I love this game. Emergency. Dynamo is attacking the Hunter base. Fight back immediately. Lore says Chaos Emeralds are not fun power-ups. I think they are. Well, we're going to be using Zero again. I promise you guys, we are going to get to playing as X. We're going to be playing as Zero in the next stage, too, because the heart tank in this stage is easier to get with Zero than it is with X. Here's Dynamo. Dynamo is a joke. He looks cool as fuck, but he is a joke. Also, there's the Eurasia, there's the, not the Eurasia, there's the, cannon in the background. Nice to meet you. You are Zero, aren't you? The famous and persistent hunter. What is it to you? Well, to stretch a point, I want to disturb what you are doing. Oh, don't worry. I just want to disturb you. I don't intend to kill you. But you wish to fight to the death, don't you? You think you're so cool, you don't care what I say. In that case, have it your way. I'll fight you. Until you die. Here we go. So, Dynamo, like, he doesn't even have that many attacks that he does. But, Zero Saber, look how much damage he gets dealt. Yeah, all he does is throw that projectile out and try to, like, stab. That's literally all he does. Yup, Dynamo is defeated. I don't know, in X5 it feels like, I feel like X and Zero has an equal playing field. Just as I thought, you are strong. You never let up. I'll retreat with this result. But I advise you to relax a little, or you'll die from all the stress. Well then, adios, amigo. Apparently, Dynamo knows Spanish. Goodbye, friend. Okay. We get life up for beating Dynamo there, which is cool. Yeah, sometimes you just get life up for just beating stages. Yeah, there we go. So our next Maverick we're taking on is, Tidal Whale. We're gonna play as Zero first, and then oh gosh, okay. If you guys don't remember, whoever's here that watched me play X4, yeah, who's here that watched me do X4? Because I kind of talked about this stage in X4, I think. This is one of the worst stages in the whole X series. But we're going to be playing as Zero. And we're going to be taking on Tidal Whale. Tidal Whale's name in the original game was Duff McWhalen. I'm actually not even kidding. Duff McWhalen. Because they named him after Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses. Like, what the guy. It's Duff McWhale in his name. But this stage is so tedious. It's slow, it's boring. So basically we're being chased by this giant submarine, and we gotta fend off its attacks the whole time. This stage goes on forever. It's just as boring as it looks. I mean, the music's good. This music is a remix of Bubble Crab's stage theme from Mega Man X2. So, at least you get a good theme, but this stage sucks so much. It is slow, it's boring, there's nothing going on with the submarine. I despise it, and I'm gonna have to play through it again with X to get the Dr. Light capsule, because X and Zero can't get both upgrades. You have to play through the stage twice to get both things, regardless. There's no way around it. I guess there might be... No, there isn't. There isn't, because Mega Man X can only get the Dr. Light capsule with the Goose Shaver, which we don't get until we beat... I'm about to call him Duff McWhale. Tidal Whale. We don't get it until we beat Tidal Whale. So we're going to have to play the stage twice anyway. Great! But Zero can get the Doctor... I mean, not the Dr. Light capsule. He can get the Heart Tank, because we have we have this. Wait, yeah, we have that. The freaking lightning slash from Vault Kraken. Yeah, this stage is just boring. I don't know who thought that this was fun. It's the same thing with the other stage that I was just doing. Vault Kraken stage with the freaking jet bike section. Who thought it was fun to try to collect those orbs? I'm glad it didn't take me 45 minutes to get it. But still, it took long enough. So we just gotta keep slashing this little cannon here. There we go. Oh! You might think that the stage is over. You're so funny! You are so funny if you think the stage is already over, because it's not. Oh, we gotta move over here. And yes, this stage is still going. In fact, we're going to be in Tidal Whale stage for at least another 5 to 6 minutes. It's boring. I don't know why. Who at Capcom approved of this stage design? I know Bubble Crab stage kind of had an auto-scrolling section too, but it wasn't like this, where you had to do it. You had to go at the mercy of the speed of the scrolling. No, you could kind of skip parts of Bubble Crab stage, which I was really happy about. But you can't skip this shit. Oh no, they want you to do this. Surprised Roddy G's not here yet. Actually. Okay, here's our second fight with the submarine. Now we're attacking the back of it. Just keep using the crescent blade. Just keep doing that. I hate the fact I'm gonna have to play this stage again. I'm sorry, guys. But this is the way this game was programmed. Oh, but we're not done yet. Nope. Because if we were done already, this would be fun. So now we gotta chase the submarine again and fight it off a third time. But before we do that, you see that odd part on the ceiling there? Use the thunder, use that to break it, and then jump up here to get the heart tank. There we go. Gosh, it's a good thing this stage has a good theme, because oh my gosh, I'd be driving myself crazy if this stage had a bad theme. It would just drive me crazy. So we drop down here. So over there's the Dr. Light capsule, but we can't get it. We need the Goose Shaver. And then we gotta stand over here with X and then duck. and make sure the Gushiera hits that little switch over there to break the wall. But we can't do it with Zero, so we're going to have to play the stage again. Hooray. I love the fact we got to play the stage a second time. It's so exhilarating. This is riveting gameplay. You know, honestly, if anybody was still here watching, I wouldn't blame anybody that's still here that's bored of watching me play this stage. I don't blame you at all. This stage is not fun. This is my least favorite stage in X5. Like I said, as much as I love X5, like I said, it's still my second favorite X game. I just hate whenever I have to play this stage. I really do. I'd rather fight Wheelgator again in Mega Man X2. Remember that shit? Remember that shit with Wheelgator, how boring that fight was? I'd rather do that. Oh hey, an extra life. Cool. Okay, we're about to fight the submarine again. I feel like it's easier with Zero to fight this thing off. Because his Crescent just does so much damage. You know, I really gotta hand it to Crescent Grizzly for giving Zero such an amazing weapon. And there we go. Oh, the stage is we're finally at the end. We made it to Tidal Whale, finally. I'm gonna use the sub tank here because I don't want to die. There we go. Also, Tidal Whale is weak to, surprisingly enough, Tidal Whale is weak to the Crescent Slash, so we're gonna be using it. He gets like frozen somehow with it. There he is. Zero, long time no see. I'm here to secure the ocean nearest the Hunter base, and it's run high. The Enigma requires a large amount of hydrogen, so you must want the ocean in order to produce hydrogen. Precisely. Please cooperate. I've already been infected. Shall we fight for old time's sake? A duel, and I shall show no mercy. Your ship is about to set sail. For the last time. And here he is. Yup. The Crescent, it freezes him. He tries to bring out these ice blocks to push Zero towards the wall and damage him, but just keeps slashing him whenever he stops, like, flashing. And he takes a pretty considerable amount of damage from it. In fact, let's see if we can defeat him before he even gets to the other side. Yup, we did it. Also, I like how he's off screen, but his explosion animation still happened. That's pretty funny. I might just clip that because that's pretty funny. You don't even get to see him blow up. I guess Tidal Whale was too embarrassed. There we go. I don't know why Alien has to tell us this every time we beat a Maverick about, oh, exploit your weak point and use certain weapons against them. Why you gotta tell me that every time, Alien? Why? So we get the Goose Shaver, which is it's a projectile. It travels along the ground. It's kind of like the Ground Hunter from X4. And we also get the, I guess it's the Float Splasher or something. I don't know what F means. What is the F for? I don't know. Well, that's X's weapon is the Goose Shaver. Okay, save. There we go. Okay, since we have the Goose Shaver, we're gonna go back to Tidal Whale stage again with X. I know. So fun. It's so fun. I have to do this again. So much fun. Let's go ahead, Shadow. No, Mega Man, no, this game is not kicking my ass. Also, Roddy G, welcome, Rod. You know, honestly, I can't wait till Rod gets to this game. I cannot wait till he gets to Mega Man X5 and has to play this stage twice. No, what Roddy G's gonna do is probably cut out the footage. See, since I'm streaming the game, I have to show all of this. So, yeah, it's so fun, but hey. I mean, I guess, okay, I will say this. I might really hate this stage, but this is far better than anything in X6. X6 is just bad. Like, X6 might have a killer soundtrack, and I love it to death. But that's like one of the few things I will say good about the game. X6's soundtrack is phenomenal, like I said before. It is. I'm actually not even trying to be sarcastic. It actually is really good. It's amazing. See, and the thing about X6 is that it's not as far as X6 existence isn't the problem. It's the way they released the game. If the game was completed in the way it was meant to be, or supposed to be, rather, I wouldn't have a single problem with it. I don't think a lot of people would have a problem with it. But because X6 was rushed, no, it's not good. Also, Super Jake, welcome. Welcome back. Okay. Also, thanks for getting the link for Shadow, Autumn. Also, if you want to know my opinion on X7, well, see, X7 is also a pretty bad game. So I gotta go from my second favorite Mega Man X game to my least favorite Mega Man X game to my second least favorite Mega Man X game, all in a row. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy how the X series is. Oh, and by the way, I never mentioned this, but this game does have 3 different endings, and I'm only gonna show off the one ending in this stream. I'm gonna try to. If I can, I'm gonna try to show off the at least the good ending. If we get the bad ending in this playthrough, I'll try to show off the good ending in a separate video. I'll try to anyway. If not, I'm not gonna worry about it. But like I said, there is 3 separate endings. There's one where you beat the game. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna talk about it because that'll be spoilers. It's going to be a while till you get to the X series. I know. Probably by next year, I would say. But I hope that the X series so far, Rod, has been enjoyable to watch. You're going to have to watch me suffer through X6 in like a few short weeks. I'm not playing X6 right after that. Oh no, I'm going to need time to adjust after. I'm going to need time to adjust before I do X6. There's no freaking way. Okay. At least I can get enjoyment out of this one. Let's see, how much damage does the Crescent do? Not that much. Also, eventually yeah, you see how we destroyed that part? Now the cannons can't fire anymore on the top? Yeah, eventually you can just destroy it and it just won't fire anymore. There we go. Got it. Well, we're almost at the part where we need the Goose Shaver, so... Get a boom arm for your snowball. Well, I need to get the other thing first. We want to get the other thing first. Okay. So we're almost at the section. Also, yes, X will still die to spikes. Of course, that has never changed. Ever since the classic series, Spike still killed Mega Man in one hit. Then again, did I even really need to even mention that? So we don't want to go to the next screen. If we go to the next screen, we're already gonna miss it. So we gotta be like really careful here. Duck, and then shoot. There we go. This is the program for the body part of the Falcon armor. Analyze and upload the data to your main memory in a secure area. Once you upload all 4 of the programs, the Falcon armor will be complete. With the body part equipped, the damage to it received will be less. But don't underestimate the part or you'll regret it. Ooh, Dr. Light says I'm gonna regret something. So yeah. Well, at least Dr. Light knows X's body structure. So now we can leave. Thank goodness. I hate that stage. Look at that. 4 minutes just to get to where I was. And it takes like 6 minutes to beat it. It's freaking annoying. Get life up for doing that. Cool. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. I think... Hold on. Is there something else I can get right now? No, I still can't get the Heart Tank and Grizzly Slasher stage, or Crescent Grizzly. Still can't get it. I guess we're gonna move on to Shining Firefly. X. I'm gonna use X. Shining Firefly's name in the original game was Izzy Glow, which is, I love that name. I love the name Izzy Glow. That is badass. Izzy Glow from Guns N' Roses. Hey, Snowy. Welcome to Mega Man X5. It's going all right. So the Heart Tank for this stage is down here, but we can't get it yet, so we're gonna ignore it for now. We need to get the Gaia armor, which we won't be getting until literally the last parts of the game. Also, Snowy, you can post your channel link in chat, by the way. Yeah, I love this game. It's just that I hate the next one. I hate X6. and I really dislike X7. I don't like X6. Well, I hate X6 and I don't like X7. Wait, can we get... No, we can't get that. That's the X tank up there. We actually have to come back once we get the fire weapon. Okay. There we go. But how's your day going, Snowy? Alia, you don't need to tell me that these platforms are here, and I gotta be careful. I can see that. There's spikes. It's like Aliens like misses point out the obvious, right? Oh, it's like yeah, I can see the spikes in there, and then Alia tells me, oh, there's spikes down there. Be careful. I can see it. You never played these types of games. They're not the most accessible games in the world. Oh, there's a Reploid over there. They're not the most accessible games, but like, if you're used to them, oh gosh, I should have waited. If you're used to how they play, they'll be second nature. But if you're not used to them, they're some of the hardest games in video game history. I play Mega Man games a lot, so that's why I'm pretty good at them. I don't know how easy I'm gonna make Mega Man X6 look. You know what? Honestly, I'm probably not gonna make X6 look easy at all because the game's design is so bad. Also, those floating Sigma heads are Sigma viruses, and eventually, if X absorbs too many of them, he starts taking constant damage until it wears off. But if Zero absorbs the Sigma viruses over and over again, until when that meter says virus at the bottom, he'll actually get energy from it. I wonder why. Why does Zero get energy from the Sigma viruses? Well, yeah, the mysteries behind Zero just keep piling up, don't they? They just keep on going. Also, I saw you were playing what was that? Kirby Was it Return to Dreamland the other day? Or no, Star Allies. That was the game. Yeah, I saw you were streaming Star Allies. For some reason, a lot of people don't like Star Allies. They say it's the worst Kirby game. I don't think it's... I don't think Kirby's ever had a bad game, but... Like, I've said Star Allies is not my favorite Kirby game, but it's not bad. See, I feel like Kirby is a more accessible series than Mega Man, because Kirby games are typically easier. Whereas a series like this or DK is pretty hard. Okay, Alia. So we can destroy these with the Crescent weapon. Actually, we actually need to destroy one of them for the Dr. Light Capsule. I think it's... Yeah, up there. It's up here. Wall jump and then destroy this. There we go. I think only the Crescent weapon can destroy that. There we go. This is the program for the on part of the Falcon armor. Analyze and upload the data to your main memory in the secure area. Okay, yeah, you said the same thing. With the on part, you can maximize an attack with your original shot, but you can't charge the special weapons. As this armor specializes the mobility, it wants you to enhance the attack power. Use other armor. Wait, I don't get what he meant by that. What do you mean, Dr. Light? I don't get it. Explain. Okay, we are just about there. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, cool. Yep, that's so fair. I'm glad I got hit by that when Alien was talking. That's cool. That's one of the reasons why I don't like when Alien interrupts, because half the time her text box shows up when you're already like in danger of getting hit or something like that. You get hit anyway because Alien interrupted the gameplay. I hate that so much. Anyway, we're at Shining Firefly, or if you want to call him Izzy Glow. I think Izzy Glow is the better name. It rolls off the tongue so much better. What's going on, Yusuke Knight? Welcome to Mega Man X5. Apparently this guy's a scientist. How dare you bust up my lab? This laboratory is so badly infected by the virus, there's no other way for me to enter. You hunters always do that. My work is not for Maverick hunters. I've never trusted your approach. Therefore, I won't cooperate with you. Doctor, I don't have time to argue with you. Please understand. My body has already been infected too. I realize I may have been wrong, but it's too late to change now. I've made up my mind. Now, let me rest in peace. Oh, I'll let you rest in pieces. Yeah, just keep using the Tri-Thunder. He'll drop to the ground and then he'll try to retaliate. That's literally all he does. See how much easier it is when you have their weaknesses? Okay, I don't really know what his attack pattern is, like by memory. I know he has this thing where he makes a bunch of like, yeah, I know he makes this laser, like, he shoots this laser from his tail. I think he also has like glowing, like these floating projectiles that float around. They kind of look like little like fireflies. And he'll try to attack with them, but using the Tri-Thunder on him just eats away his health like it's nothing. There we go. We have beaten Shining Firefly. Why are we fighting Orbeetle? It kind of does look like that Pokemon, doesn't he? Also, if you're wondering if there's any female Mavericks in the Mega Man series, there are female Mavericks. They're just not in the X series. Female Mavericks do exist though. It's kind of weird. Like in the class series, we only got Splash Woman, and we don't get to see female Mavericks until the Zero series. So we get the flash laser and the... I don't know what the C stands for. What is the C? Why do they initialize these weapon names? I don't know what they mean. But the yeah, the flasher, it actually makes a glowing fly projectile that you can control by holding the weapon button and pressing a direction for X. So we get super recover, and we finally get the Falcon armor because we got all 4 parts. Hooray! I am going to play the Zero series, but I'm going to need a lot of practice because the Zero series is even harder than this. I'm probably making the X series look trivial and easy, but it's not the easiest thing. It's harder than the classic series. At last, the Enigma has been completed. It's old, but we reinforced it with some devices. It should work fine. Well, we're ready. Cool, let's shoot it. The time has come at last. We are going to launch the Enigma. The fate of the Earth depends on it. The energy, the power, the angle, everything is clear. Alright, blast off! I like how they show that 3 different times for like added dramatic effect. Did we get... I don't think we destroyed it. Alia, give us a report. Negative, we only destroyed 62%. Oh, well, we're gonna have to do the other measure then, later on. It's more likely you're gonna end up getting the bad result for this, which does lead into the events of X6. The good ending leads into the Zero series, and the bad ending leads into X6. We have merely made a change orbit, and delayed the time of impact. Curses! The Enigma was not successful? No, but we have a backup plan. Let's concentrate our next move. Alright, we will execute the shuttle operation. Don't give up hope. The future of the Earth depends on us. Shouldn't that be Patrick's weapon? Yeah, it should. The space shuttle operation. The shuttle will approach and fly into the colony. The pirates will eject at the last minute. It's very dangerous because they could get sucked into the blast. In the end, I fear that this will fail just like the Enigma. Well, yeah, that's more likely gonna happen, actually. I like how I didn't even realize she says that. I like how she says that, and that's the more likely result you're gonna get. We may need to gather as many devices as we can to strip from the shuttle's power. But the autopilot function doesn't work. Okay, gather as many devices as you can. We'll try to upgrade it from here. This is the last chance for us. I know this mission is hard for you all, but the important thing is for us to stay optimistic. Now, let's get to work. Hey, what's going on, Daytona? Welcome to the stream. So now we got the other 4 Mavericks. We have Spike Rose Red, Burn Dinorex. That's awesome. That's awesome. Spiral Pegasus, and Dark Necrobat. Before I take on any of these Mavericks, though, I'm actually going to go back to previous stages and get some Heart Tanks. So we're going to go back to Crescent Grizzly stage and get... So then we have the Falcon Armor. Also, I never mentioned this, but we can equip parts as well. We only have 1 so far, but... Yeah, you can equip parts. So we can equip the Super Recover. That's because we ranked up enough. You don't need... I don't think you need the... No, you don't need the parts to beat the game. But I feel like some of the parts are pretty useful. Yeah, how's it going, Daytona? Hope you're doing well today. I know when I talked to you yesterday, I was practicing X6. Okay, all right, Alia, be quiet. Like I've said this before. Alia's her worst in X7. I can't stand her in X7. She's tolerable in this game, and I don't mind her too much in X6. But in X7, oh my gosh. And X7 is bad for another reason. X7 is boring. Like, X6 is bad, but X7 is just so boring. I don't know who's gonna have fun watching me play X7. I'm not gonna have fun playing it, I can tell you that much. But at least I can say X5, and from what I've heard, X8 is really good too, so. At least X5 and X8 are good. It's just X6 and X7 aren't. Okay, so what we want to do here is, you gotta be kinda, it's kinda weird to get this, but we need to use the Falcon Armor, so. Yep, we got it, and we died. So the Falcon Armor, when you press jump in the air, Mega Man can like do like a floating dash, and it damages enemies too. It's really useful. I love it. We also get the Giga Attack with it. The Giga Attack, you press ZR on the controller, and he does that. It's a screen nuke. Okay. I think that does it. We get another life up because we picked up that heart tank. Okay, we still can't... Wait, I think we can get the one in this stage. Hold on. Yeah, I think we can get the one in Shining Firefly stage. Hold on. Just watching some YouTube. Nice. Okay, so we want to float. Oh yeah, we can get... I did not mean to die. That was not my intention. But I guess I just died. Okay. Now we can leave this stage. Burst shot. Because we picked up all the heart tanks from the first 4 Maverick stages, we get another part that we can equip. Alright, now we can move on to these other 4. So the first one we're going to be taking on is my favorite of these 4. Actually, I like all 4 of these. I like all 4 of them. All of them are good. I'm going to take on Dark Necrobat. I would recommend the Falcon Armor X. Dark Necrobat's name in the original Mega Man X5 was named Dark Dizzy, which is another pretty cool name. Dark Dizzy sounds awesome. So this is probably my favorite stage in the game for the Mavericks. I don't usually like anti-gravity or like slow things like this, but this, they do it so well for this stage. It's done so well, I don't mind it. Yeah, Dark Dizzy's badass. Also, I think this theme is probably my favorite in the game too. Every time it gets darker, like the gravity changes. Yeah, this is why I recommend the Falcon Armor. You could just float through all of this. Oh, those spikes will kill instantly, by the way. They will instantly kill you. I would recommend staying away from them. Spikes is always X and Zero's best friend. So because we have the Falcon, this is why I recommended it, because we can actually just go through this section without having to wait for that platform. Also, sub-tank right there. There we go. Also, surprisingly, guys, we can actually get all of the items in this stage. We can get the sub-tank, which we just got. We can get the Dr. Light capsule, and we can get the heart tank, all in one. I know! Imagine that, being able to get every upgrade in one run. Take notes, Tidal Whale stage. I can get everything in one run. God, that stage sucks. Yeah, I guess only Aladdin can live to spikes. Yeah, only Aladdin can. Extra Zero should take notes from him. Okay, the heart tank's right there, but we need to go back and flip the stage again. Oh, that was close. Yeah, you need to go back, and then now we can get it. Yo, what? Okay, that was not what I wanted to happen, actually. I don't even know how those spikes even kill when X was not even really touching them. Alright. I might play Aladdin, actually. Give myself a, something else to stream. It's not part of my regular schedule programming. I might do it. Okay, so this heart tank here is kind of weird. Take damage and then grab it. I don't think you can get that without taking a hit. Okay, so we got the heart tank. Now all we got to do is get the Dr. Light capsule. And this is another one that I don't like getting. This is probably going to take me a while. It's not as bad as the one in Vault Kraken's Age. That one is the worst. But this one, we got to use the Shining Firefly weapon and guide it through here. Oh, I could have gotten on the first try. That would have been awesome. Oh, wow. Are you serious? It only took 2 tries. Wow. Usually that takes me like at least... I usually have to die at least once because I run out of energy. This is the program for the head part of the Gaia armor. Analyze and upload the data to your main memory in a secure area. Once you upload the core organs, the Gaia armor will be complete. The Gaia armor is really, really cool, actually. So, you know how spikes can kill X? Well, the Gaia armor makes him impervious to spikes. I know. X can duck. He's impervious to spikes with a certain armor upgrade. Where was all of this before, Dr. Light? You couldn't let him have all of this before. You had to wait until this game to do it. Anyway, here is Dark Necrobat. I really like this guy. Squeak, I've been waiting for you. Hey, can't you understand the urgency of our present situation? There's no time to fight. Squeak, who cares? I don't take orders from anyone. The word Sigma means nothing to me. I'll destroy all Mavericks like you. I'm always ready. Yeah, Dark Necrobat. So, Dark Necrobat, a little fun fact about him. He was created as a Maverick. He was never a good guy at all. He always was evil. I know. He's literal batshit crazy. But his weakness is the Firefly weapon. Gets stunned a little bit, drop to the ground, and repeat process. Wait, Aladdin can survive on lava too? What the hell? Jeez, Aladdin's broken apparently. He can even survive on lava? Yeah, this fight. So you seen he has a swarm of bats that attack. He also has this little like noise attack that he does. I'm gonna try to show it off actually. If he ever does it. Yeah, there it is. It just damages. Oh, I don't know what that attack does that he was just trying to do, but I don't think that I want to know. I don't know what attack that was. I think he can also flip the arena upside down and you'll be on the ceiling and he'll be on the floor. I think. Is this what Crobat looks like? Yup. That is definitely Crobat in the Mega Man series. Alright, that was Dark Necrobat. Or Dark Dizzy, whichever name you want to call him. Some names are better in this version, and other names are better in the original version. We get the Dark Hold. So X and Zero actually gets this same weapon. It's basically like the Time Stopper in Mega Man 4, if you remember that. Stop time around X or Zero, and then they can just attack while time is frozen until it wears off. See, Dark Necrobat was a Maverick created 3 years ago by Sigma. Yeah, it's kind of funny. He was created by Sigma, but yet Dark Necrobat doesn't like Sigma. He hates his own creator. Ain't that funny? So we get the fuel tank for beating Dark Necrobat as well, which is one of the parts we need for the shuttle. I've been fighting the Sigma virus for a long time. It is the virus that causes all Reploids to transform into Mavericks. The most dreadful virus to ever exist. Why? I wonder why I'm not harmed. Instead, I feel energy growing within my body. What on earth is happening to me? I have a bad feeling about this. That's all of the report on Zero. Zero has fought Sigma several times. I believe he has the virus antibodies. It's possible he doesn't react negatively to the virus. His power output is actually growing. For the most part, the body systems of X and Zero remain mysteries. I can't predict what will happen. I suggest you take measures. Keep this secret. I'll think it over. His power is growing with the virus. It's too dangerous to keep them loose. Please, at least do something about Zero before it's too late. Well, there we go. There's more about Zero that we're learning. Okay, our next Maverick we're taking on. It's this guy. Falcon armor. Yup. I tend to use X for most of the stages. So Spiral Pegasus. Spiral Pegasus' name in the original version was the Skyver. Yeah, the Skyver. that sounds like that literally sounds like the name of like a band. Skyver, S-K-I-V-E-R, by the way, if you're wondering how it's spelled. Nope, he's a flying horse. Also, these bombs here, if you don't destroy them in time, they will explode and deal massive damage. I already got the achievement for destroying every bomb without getting caught in any of the blasts. I already got that achievement, so I'm not worried about it. No! Oh. That sucks. Okay, so the weapon tank is in this section. So as we're riding this elevator down, we're going to have to drop down off the elevator at one point to get it. Once the elevator goes through two floors, we're going to have to jump down and then grab it before it destroys the third floor. There it is. See how easy that is? You probably could. Spiral Pegasus probably could. Okay, so here, we want to use the Falcon armor. This is why I brought the Falcon armor. We want to fly up here. And there's the Dr. Light capsule. Also, this is really unfair. So you see that Sigma virus right there? We can't avoid it because it's stuck there because of the cutscene. This is the program for the body part of the Gaia armor. With the body part equipped, the damage you receive will become less. Yeah, that's very unfair that they did that. I'm glad it's just the Sigma head and not a freaking, like an actual enemy that can hurt us. Well, if X absorbs enough of the Sigma heads, he will be infected. I mean, it won't change the outcome of the game or anything, but it, like I said, it will just still damage them. Because X is not, he's Fury, he's never been a Maverick, so. We already know Zero has once been a Maverick. I mean, Zero was so bad that he was locked away. That's how bad Zero was. He was so dangerous. They couldn't even keep him out in public. Like, he was an evil motherfucker. You saw that cutscene in X4 when he tried to kill Sigma with his bare hands? Dude was malicious. There's the heart tank right there. Be sure to grab that before the elevator goes up. Okay, that I don't remember, Barry. Okay, we made it to Spiral Pegasus. Also, if any mods are still here, be sure to watch my chat for me. Thanks, guys. Here we are. So we're on top of a plane. Hey, this kind of reminds me of another fight from Mega Man X1. And we're also fighting another flying Maverick. X, I wanted to meet you, but considering the situation, we don't have time for small talk. Soon the Repla Force's air wing will fall. You may be our only hope. But you'll have to convince me first. Through battle. Oh, well, Spiral Pegasus doesn't seem that bad, actually. He seems kind of, like, militant. The Spiral Pegasus, I think this is probably my favorite but least favorite Maverick fight in the game. Because of how his weakness works, well, weakness, I'd rather call this a disadvantage. What I like doing is shaving off at least half his health first, and then using his so-called weakness. You look at that, he even has a diving attack like Storm Eagle from X1. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to use the Dark Hole in a moment. I'm going to wait until he drops to the ground and then use it. Now, there we go. So yeah, you see how this is like the Time Stopper from Mega Man 4. As long as he's frozen in place, you can just keep shooting him. The reason why I wait until half his health is gone before doing that is because you don't get nearly enough time to hit him enough where it's really effective. That's why I call his weakness a disadvantage. Because you can still lose even with the Dark Hole. It's very possible to lose this fight. Okay. There we go. Oh, I didn't know that, Barry. There we go. Spiral Pegasus has been defeated. He's probably the one man. Well, no, I felt bad for Squid Adler too, or Volt Kraken. I felt bad for him too. But Spiral Pegasus, I kind of felt bad for too, because he didn't seem like he was that bad. He seemed like he was more so happy to go. Okay, so defeating Spiral Pegasus gives us the Wing Spiral and the Wing Shredder. A Wing Spiral is it's a wind attack that arcs upward. It kind of reminds me of the air shooter from Mega Man 2, but it's much bigger. Okay. So yeah, the Spiral Pegasus was actually part of Repla Force from Mega Man X4. Yeah, who knew we would see an X4 reference in X5? I know. How wild is that? Emergency! Dynamo has come back here to attack. What on earth does he want? Well, it doesn't matter. We have to fight him. Again! Okay, well, let's fight him then. We're gonna fight him with Zero. Give Zero some more screen time, because we don't know what's gonna happen to Zero by the end of this. We're gonna get as much screen time with Zero as possible. And there's the shuttle right there in the background. That's the shuttle that they're planning to launch, because the actual cannon didn't destroy the colony. Nice to see you again. Did you miss me? Stop pestering me, Dynamo. I won't allow you to escape this time. You can't retire me no matter how hard you try. I'll give you a little advice. You, Sigma, everybody is always too hot when they fight, but not me. I'm the coolest and wisest of all. If you can't understand, then I'll just have to show you. Come and fight me. Wow. Wow, dude. You are such... You know, I bet Dynamo is a riot at parties. And he's just as weak as he was before, except he has a few new attacks in his arsenal. But he still takes damage like a bitch. Like, look at that. Like, look. Already gone. Like, that fight was less than what, 30 seconds? Less than 30-second fight. So, you are strong. I fought seriously this time. Anyway, I need 9 lives if I stuck with you. So, I'll leave. No more games. You should think about your future, too, or you'll die someday. I'm getting out of here because I don't want to die right now. Adios. Well, bye. And by the way, I know it's going to sound really weird, but Dynamo actually is gone. Like, he does not show up again in X5. He's gone. he just fucks off and leaves. I don't understand either. Look at the antivirus guard for beating Dynamo. He does show up again in another game, but like the fact that he talked all that smack just to get defeated and then just leave like nothing happened. Like, what was the point of that? That made like literally no sense. Anyway, our next Maverick here is Burn Dynarex. No, I'm gonna use X again. I'll probably use 0 for the last Maverick. Burn Dynarex's name in the original version was Matrex. Is Dynarex a real word? I feel like Dynarex is like a combination of dinosaur and T-Rex. I don't think Dynarex is a real word. But of course, this is the fire stage of X5. X being able to duck is a godsend, I tell you. It is a godsend with him being able to duck. Where has the duck been in Mega Man X1 to X4? Also, yeah, those little dragon head things hurt when they breathe their fire. Okay, so we want to, first of all, Alia, why? Alia, stop it. We want to go down here first, because heart tank. And extra life, because you're probably going to die here, because you're not going to get out of here in time. You see why Alia's a... Dude, I'm going to die because of Alia. Thank you, Alia, for... This is why I don't let her talk. This is exactly why I don't let her talk. She gets me killed constantly in this stage. How's the game going? It's going. We're about... Oh, what? Okay. It's going. I'm getting close to the end, actually. Okay, I think I see it coming. Yep, there it is. Now we want to go down. So we want to hide into these little black spaces here so we don't get damaged by the lava. They're basically like little safe zones. So I don't hate this stage. I just don't like it as much because of this section. It's so much like just waiting around. It kind of reminds me of Valley of Bowser 2 in Super Mario World. Remember that section? That's like literally that's my least favorite. That's one of my least favorite levels in that whole game. The section where you have to keep waiting for the floor to keep going up and down to get to new parts of that spot. And it takes like 5 minutes to get through that section. I hate it. Yeah, you can. Yeah. No, I'm not going to destroy that. Because I'll probably die trying to get through it. The lava will catch up. Yes, I know, Alia. Destroy the wall. I get it. Oh, that was close because the lava was coming. Alright, we're at the second section. Now, you might think I'm crazy, but you see that ride armor over here? You can actually use it. God damn it, Alia. Does she have to say something every freaking time there's something on screen? Holy damn. Or as Rod would say, holy... What is it? Holy rip? That's his version of it. No, this is why I don't like her in X5, and she's, like I said, she's worse in X7. I mean, yeah, you can just not have her talk, but I just hate that her voice clip keeps showing up in X7. Every time she wants to speak to X or Zero, she keeps saying, "Are you do you hear me, X? Do you hear me, Zero?" And it constantly, that voice clip keeps coming up over and over and over. I hate it so much. That's why she's insufferable in X7. Anyway, we want to fly over here. Oh, wait. No, that's too far over to the left. Want to fly from here. And there we go. This is the program for the arm part of the Gaia armor. With the arm part equipped, he can attack with the Gaia shot. While the range of the Gaia shot is short, it's powerful and can neutralize the enemy bullets. You can also break a certain brick. Yup. Well, we only got to get one more, and that's in Spike Rose Red stage. You do remember that level? Don't want to be squished like a pancake. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we are at Burn Dynarex. You can get that Dr. Light Capsule at Zero, but I'm not exactly sure how to get it. I always get it with X. Besides, Zero probably won't see to the end of this anyway. He probably won't. Why have you come this far? I want your booster engine. I have evidence that this is a secret warehouse for weapons. You know what's happening to the Earth. Now give it to me. Yes, whatever you say. That's what you expect to hear from me, right? You know nobody will obey like that, don't you? So why don't you fight as always and force me to give it to you? That is, if you have the guts to. Why do Replords always have to fight each other? X, you've been asking that since the first game. Damn, do I have to fight again? Come, it's time we do what we do best. Let's fight and enjoy ourselves. Just like always. Burn Dynarex is weak to the wing spiral. I love this, by the way. Look how Dynarex's face looks when he gets hit with his weakness. Look at it. Like, he has that shocked Pikachu face there. I love that expression. Yo, you hit me with my weakness. I'm so shocked that you have my weakness. What is that expression? I think this is probably one of the more annoying Mavericks to fight because some of his attacks, I swear, are unavoidable. That one attack he does where he... No, not that. The other attack where he, like, does that little, dash thing into the wall, I swear it's unavoidable. That. I can never avoid that attack, no matter how hard I try. And then he also shoots these little balls of fire that stay on the ground for a few seconds. But I don't think Burn Dynarex is that bad. He also has this attack where he does like a straight up flamethrower. Like something out of Pokemon. That looks like something out of Pokemon. Okay, I'm getting kind of careless now. Hey, 10 like hype in chat. There we go. Now you can die like the rest of them. Now that was Burn Dynarex. Got one more Maverick left, guys. The pizza! Yay! I'm in 2 hours in the stream and I'm still not done. X5 is a pretty lengthy game, actually. With all the dialogue and cutscenes and story, X5 is much longer than X1 to 3. We're probably not going to be done till like 2 hours and 45 minutes, probably. So we get the Ground Fire and a Quake Blazer. Ground Fire is X shoots a flame that it travels forward and then it sticks to the ground. It kind of reminds me of the Flame Blast from Mega Man 6, but it's much bigger. I forget what the the Quake does for Zero. You get the jumper parts. Jumper makes X and Zero jump higher, of course. X5's on drugs. Okay, guys, last Maverick is right here. I think we do have to use. I think I do have to use X or. No, can I use. Hold on. Can I use Zero for this? Can I get the. I don't think I can get the Dr. Light Capsule with Zero. No, I'm just going to use X just in case. Spike Rose Red. Spike Rose Red's name in the original version was Axel Red. Named after the lead of Guns N' Roses. I'm not interested, Elio. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Roses are red. Yeah, I kind of like the name Spike Rose Red. I'm not gonna lie. Roses. Hey, that doesn't rhyme. Also, you see these little V crates right here? Well, once we get the Gaia armor, we can either destroy or push those. We can't push them now, you can see, and charge up a shot. Still can't destroy them. Only the Gaia armor can do it. I do like this stage a lot, by the way. It's like you're like in a jungle. One of my favorite stages in X5. Hey, look, well, literally every stage is better than Tidal Whale. Tidal Whale stage is the worst. Like, I stand by that. I still, every time I play X5, that's the one stage I just don't want to play. And then there's Vault Kraken stage with the jet bike section. Don't care for that either because trying to get the Dr. Light Capsule on that stage sucks ass. It's the worst. Okay. So back there is the heart tank, but we can't get it right now. Didn't I use this music for my... Yeah, I did use this music for the intro, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Anyway, we want to float up here with the Falcon armor and get... Yep, we did need to use X for this. Okay. Wait, no, Zero... I think Zero could have jumped up here. I think. Yeah, he could have jumped up here. But it's better to get it with X. I'll give another program for your armor. This is the armor prototype that I created a long, long time ago. I named it Gaia Armor. Gaia Armor specializes in defensibility. It's very heavy and lacks mobility. You won't be able to use weapons. Still, it will be very useful because you will be able to walk on the damaged area. So yeah, we can walk on spikes. Cool. You'll be able to reach places that you have never been able to before. Use your armor wisely. You tell me to use everything wisely, Dr. Light. And what if X doesn't use it wisely and becomes a Maverick? What will you say then? You won't be able to actually do anything about it because you're already dead in this series. Dr. Light's been long since passed away. Hey, Nixie. Gosh, I love the Falcon armor so much. I love it. Okay, here we are, Spike Rose Red. He's weak to Burn Dynarex's weapon because, well, plants hate fire. Also, that entrance is pretty cool. I like how he comes in on a rose. That's pretty neat. What do you want with me? Nothing. I just want the Orbiter engine. Are you a thief or something? I can't just take what you just can't take what you want that easily. Go home, kid. Otherwise, I'll call the Maverick Hunters. Do as you wish. Now, tell me where the engine is. I told you, you can't get it so easily. You'll have to fight me for it. If that's the easiest way to persuade you, so be it. Hey, you better watch your mouth. I'll do whatever it takes to win. Let the battle begin. Okay, Spike Rose Red. Oh, that wrong weapon. That's the wrong. There's the weapon. So Spike Rose Red, whenever he gets hit with his weakness, he just jumps. He just jumps around. But during the fight, he likes to create these clones of himself and try to make these giant spike balls bounce around the room. It's pretty annoying, but He's not that bad. Okay. There we go. Also, yes, the fire weapon also shoots out little balls of fire while it's on the ground for the... Wait, did my game just... Dude! My game just... What? What? I'm glad I saved before that. What? Okay, that has never happened to me before. I'm definitely clipping that. What the fuck? Are you serious? I was almost done with the fight too. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's wild. I have to do this again. I honestly, I'm not even mad. That was so funny. That was so... Oh, I got the exact time clip where that happened. I was just seconds away from finishing the fight. All I had to do was like hit him like what, 1 or 2 more times? Dude. Okay, that's definitely the best moment on the channel so far. That's better than anything else that's happened. Oh my gosh. That was just as funny as when Shadow like had when she had I think it was during her Pokemon champion stream where she just like rage quit the game and then like she deleted it off her Switch too. I think this was the equivalent of that in a way. Oh, the game just says I don't want to play anymore. Oh, the adamant Clefairy, that was more annoying. This was like this was funny. I'm not even mad that happened. Well, at least I don't have to read the text again. Yes, I am playing this on the Switch too. That's why I'm so surprised that it crashed like that. I'm so shocked that it crashed like that because on the Switch too, I wouldn't expect that to happen. You had it happen a while before too. That's so freaking funny. I can't get over that. I literally cannot get over that just happened. Literally out of nowhere, a game crash. Boom. Oh, I need to get... Oh, no. I lost all my freaking sub-tank energy because the game restarted. That wasn't my fault, though. That was literally something I could not control. Why would you penalize me, game, for something I couldn't control myself? Oh, my gosh. Okay. Anyway, back to Spike Rose Red. We were in the middle of the fight. Yeah, there's another thing he does too, where he sometimes hide inside of like separate roses, and you gotta find out which one he's in. But because I'm using his weakness, he doesn't do it much, or rather, he won't get a chance to do it. I think this game doesn't like Spike Rose Red. Yep, there we go. We got him. Okay, good. You know, the only thing that would be like worse than something like that is if it happens during the final boss fight. That's the only thing that would be better. I should have already been done with Spike Rose Red, but no. The game says I'm gonna crash on you. Ugh. Anyway, defeating Spike Rose Red, we get the Spike Ball, which is a giant, well, it's a giant Spike Ball. It kind of works like a boomerang, but X only throws it forward. And we get the Twin Dream, which is kind of like the Soul Body from X4 for Zero. And we finally got the Gaia armor. Thank goodness. I'm gonna save again before something else happens. The thing is, I never had that happen before. That's never happened to me before. Oh, okay. We've completed the space shuttle. It's ready to launch at any time. Still, the problem is, who will maneuver it? It's awkward having this kind of problem at every very end. Everything else is taken care of. The shuttle's ready. Let me know once you've dealt with the pilot issue. The space shuttle standby. I trust you, Zero. Yep, Zero's gonna actually sacrifice his well-being to try to destroy the colony. Whether we get the good ending or the bad ending, I'm going through with it. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you. Don't mention it. This is my mission. I'm the only pilot left, you know. Zero, I'll do it instead of you. X, you should stay here. Who else will protect the Earth? Don't talk as if you won't be back. I'm sure I'll be back. I won't die on such an easy mission. When I become a maverick, I think that's when I'll have died. Okay, Zero, I'll be waiting for you. You better come back alive. It's about time, Zero. Okay, I'm ready. Ready, Zero. This is our last chance. Blast off! Zero, be sure to come back safely. Oh my gosh, X. Wow, X, do you have to wear Zero's name out? The shuttle crashed into the colony. Did we make it crash? We did everything that we could to strengthen the shuttle. Everything! Well, we're getting the bad ending. We did not succeed. The destruction rate is 54%. The colony won't be destroyed. Our mission has failed. Well, damn it. This is the more likely ending you're gonna get anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Zero, do you read me? Zero, are you alright? No, he'll be sucked into the colony. Get away, hurry, Zero. The speed of the colony is increasing. It's too dangerous to stay here any longer. We better get away. No way. What about Zero? He doesn't know yet. Are we gonna sacrifice him, a soldier who fought to save the Earth and all of us? Do we have to let my one and only friend, my best friend, die? I understand how you feel, but you need to calm down and think straight. If we stay here, we'll be wiped out. Then who will protect the Earth? Who will rescue Zero? Also, I really don't like the fact that this character who was introduced in X5, Cygnus, is so close to the name Sigma. Why would they give him a name so close to the main villain? Like, that doesn't make sense. Zero, I promise I will rescue you. Until then, please hang in there. The colony crashed into the Earth. The Earth barely avoided extinction. The damage was immeasurable. Anybody who can hear my voice, please answer me. I'm here, Cygnus. I barely hear you. Alia, are you alright? Can you give me an update? The Earth avoided the worst situation. I don't have any other information. I am alright too. How about Zero and X? There is no reading on them, but they're alive, I believe. It's unusual for you to say that without any data. The reading of the Sigma virus has also disappeared. I don't know why. But I think it's lucky. Wait, what's this reading? Get up! Wake up now! Do you forget what you should do? Destroy it now! You can do it! You're the best of all my works! Wake up! It's an incredibly strong energy. Zero, are you Zero? What's up, Alia? I got a reading that looked like Zero. You mean Zero is alive? It's like Zero, but not him exactly. What is this reading? It's Zero. I know it is. Zero is my friend, and yet, can this really be him? If it is him, then I guess I never really knew him at all. Can it really be that Zero is finally discovering his true self? What's going on? Zero is... Zero. Jeez, how many times has the name Zero been brought up in this cutscene? Your ex. I will destroy you. What are you talking about? What's up? Why do you... Wait. I don't know exactly why. But I know what you're thinking. You told me once before, right? There are things that can be seen or analyzed correctly as data. We have to feel. There are things that we can only feel. I feel it. Very strongly now. Alright. I'll accept your challenge. This is our destiny, isn't it? I will fight. I won't run away. That was very long cutscene. So, yup. Zero is... Well, you guys see Zero is now basically a maverick. And we have to destroy him. But before we do that, we gotta go back to some previous stages and get some upgrades. So we're gonna go back to... Let's go back to this stage. I'm gonna go back to Vault Kraken. Oh great, that means I'm gonna have to die a few more times. Luckily we don't have to collect those orbs again. But there's a heart tank in this stage that we want to get. It has nothing to do with this section. Oh, come on. I wouldn't say Zero is exactly Proto Man. Well, then again, Proto Man was created partially by Dr. Wily, so. But yes, now we know why Zero is the way he is. Dr. Wily created him. And like I was building up to that in the whole series. Well, I didn't want to spoil that whole thing because it's such a huge plot point. But yes, Dr. Wily is who created Zero. That's why Zero is so familiar. That's why he's getting all these readings from Dr. Wily and stuff. That's why the Maverick virus of Sigma doesn't hurt him. That's why. Zero was born evil. And he was basically created to kill X. Wily knew he wasn't going to live to see the day that X was created. So he made Zero to carry on his wishes to destroy X. There, now you guys got all the story about Zero and why he's the way he is. Also, here's the Gaia armor, by the way. So you can see the shots don't go out very far, but they're more powerful than the regular X-Buster. He also gets he also can shoot pretty fast with it, too, if he's up close to an enemy. And, he can stand on spikes. He can also push those V-crates and destroy them with a charge shot. So, yeah. The Gaia armor is awesome. Okay, I really hate trying to do this one here. There we go. I'm not gonna worry about that Reploid. I think I've already saved him previously anyway. Battle Network mixes Zero with Proto Man? Interesting. Also, I'm glad you guys are enjoying X5, by the way. I'm glad you guys are. Because I know I am. I'm just not going to enjoy the next game very much. Well, I'm probably not going to enjoy it pretty much at all. Also, here's the Giga attack with the Gaia armor. It's stronger than the one that Falcon Armor X uses, but it covers a lot less ground. Also, Gaia Armor X cannot dash in the air. So yeah, look at that. He can stand on spikes and he won't die. Imagine that. What a crazy concept. I know. Oh, come on. At least with the Gaia armor, this part's easier. Because he can just stand on the spikes. Also, mods, you guys could watch my chat still. Thank you. If you guys don't mind. Also, Gaia Armor X, he can cling to walls until you make him let go, and he climbs ladders faster. Despite his on-ground mobility being slower, he can climb ladders faster. But yeah, here's the V crates that we can destroy now that we got the Gaia armor. There we go. And then we want to shoot this up here to get the heart tank. There we go. Oh, and by the way, you can't play as Zero. Well, Zero's gone, so... Well, the Zero we knew of is gone. So, we can't play as him. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to... No, we already got the one in Shining Fire, but we already got everything in these stages now. Now we can go to some of these one of these other ones. Oh no, Shining Firefly, we don't, there is something else here. We gotta use Falcon armor. We gotta get that the whatchamacallit, the X tank is in this stage. Almost forgot about that. I was about to say I didn't know where it was in X5, but no, I remember it's in this stage. It's right here. We gotta use the Wait, can we get it actually? Wrong weapon. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can get it. Alright, good. Yeah, use Burn Dynarex's weapon, and then we can grab it. Now we can leave that stage behind. We get the Ultimate Buster, which is the best upgrade you can get for dealing damage. Okay, so I think that's everything. Did we get... Oh no, we still gotta get the heart tank in this stage. We gotta use the Gaia armor for it. And then we can move on to the final stages. I am gonna equip that Ultimate Buster because it's so useful. There is a stage where you have to play as normal X, like regular unarmored X, for a certain upgrade. But I'm gonna show that off. Like, I'm not gonna show that off in this playthrough. I'll show it off later. Yeah, destroy that flower. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So we were in the middle of getting this heart tank in Spike Rose Red stage. There we go. So we can use the dash to push these, like I said before. We only need to do that for 2 of these. We can destroy all the others. And I destroyed one of the ones I need, actually. But they do respawn, so it's not that bad. So we want to keep... We don't want to destroy that one on the bottom right. We only want to destroy this one. There we go. And then we want to push this one into that. Then push this one. And then push this one really close to the edge. Don't push it off the edge. There we go. And then dash jump, heart tank. Good. Okay, that should be everything now. We have gotten everything in the game so far. There's 2 parts that I've never been able to get in X5, and I don't know how to get them. You gotta meet... I know there's probably other conditions you gotta meet to get it, but I was never able to do it. Anyway, we're gonna go back and equip these parts to the Falcon armor. Equip the ultimate buster, and we'll keep the super recovery one. There we go. Now we can move on to the cyber stages. We're still not done. Somehow we're still not done. Also, do you guys like Mega Man 2? Because this stage is a reference to Quick Man stage. I know. Isn't that cool? We get to see a Mega Man 2 reference in Mega Man X5. And it's literally laid out the same way. Also, we get these zero viruses chasing us. No! Oh, come on. I know Roddy G remembers this. X Mega Man 2. Of all the stages of Mega Man 2 they wanted to bring back for this reference, it just had to be Quick Man stage, didn't it? There is an achievement you get for getting through this without using the Spiral Pegasus, Dark Necrobat's weapon. But I don't care about it, honestly. Also, this is harder than the Quick Man version, the Quick Man stage version of this section. This is much harder. Because the timing is weird. There we go. Oh, come on. Well, at least I made it to this section. Also, one thing I do like that they did in this game is whenever you get a game over, when you get to a checkpoint in a stage, you still start from that checkpoint even after getting a game over. Which the early X4 didn't even do that. Okay, here we are at our first fight of the Cyber Fortress stages. And we get another... Oh no. Oh no. 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 Oh gosh. Guys. It's another one of them again. Yup. It's the Shadow Devil. We're fighting this bastard again. Why are they so obsessed with bringing back the devils in these? We're not even in the classic series now, and we're still fighting a freaking devil version. Come on, guys. But this is probably the hardest devil fight in the series, I think. A lot of people say the original Yellow Devil is the hardest. I think no, I disagree. I think this is the hardest. That outline over here, you can't touch it, or else X will take damage from it. Oh, come on. That wasn't fair. I wanted to hit him like 4 times and I couldn't because of... That's so annoying. Also, this music is a remix of Mega Man 1's Wily boss theme. So that's also a cool little reference, isn't it? This is why I brought the ultimate armor. I mean, not the ultimate armor, the ultimate buster into this fight. Because it just deals out so much damage. He's weak to the Tri-Thunder, like he's weak to the Thunder Beam in Mega Man 1. So his weakness is literally a reference to Mega Man 1. So isn't that cool? What? Oh, come on. I missed both shots. Really? This music's gonna get on your nerves, by the way. Just saying. It's going to get on your nerves. Because you're gonna have to keep hearing it. I hate when the eye is that high up because you literally can't hit it. I hate this fight so much. I really hate this fight. Let's try it again. This was one of the bosses I was worried about when I started playing X5. I was worried about the devil fight. I freaking hate this thing. At least in this game, Mega Man can duck, unlike Mega Man 1. Yeah, it does. It does. It gives definite flashbacks to Mega Man 1, and they're not good flashbacks either. It gives you PTSD because you know you gotta fight this freaking thing again. Okay. Yeah, the Ultimate Buster does so much damage. I would probably advise using the Ultimate Buster if you happen to unlock it during the game, and just using that instead of his actual weakness. I mean, not that his actual weakness is bad or anything. No, it's good. It's just that the Ultimate Buster just seems to do a better job at hitting him. So look at that. Look at that. Half his health is already gone. And we only hit him like, what, 9 times? Also, the Falcon Armor I would recommend bringing into this fight. Because of how useful the flight is. Yeah, this guy has so much going on here. Okay, and also he does transform into the, so we get another reference during this fight, believe it or not. It's not just a Mega Man 1 reference. We also get a Mega Man 6 reference. Remember the Dr. Wily capsule? We get a reference to that, too. Is he going to ever show it all? Yep, there it is. Right there. There's Wily Machine 6. Gosh, the references. I love this fortress, by the way, because there's so many callbacks to other games. There we go. Get out of here, freaking devil. I don't ever want to see you in another. I don't ever want to see you or another variant of the Yellow Devil in another Mega Man game ever again. Jeez, how many times I've had to fight the devil? It was in Mega Man 1. It was in Mega Man 3. It was in Mega Man 8. It's the Green Devil. It was the first boss, even though it was easy. It was in Mega Man in Base. No, actually, no. In Mega Man Base, it was the first boss. In Mega Man 8, it was one of the final bosses, and it freaking sucked. It's in Mega Man 11. There was a version of it in Mega Man 9 and 10. And now it's in Mega Man X5. Jeez. The guy just won't leave me alone. Leave me alone, devil. I don't want to fight you anymore. Anyway. Here is the second stage. So this is where you're recommended to bring in the regular Armored X. Well, no Armored X. There is a Dr. Light upgrade you can get in this stage. I'm actually really happy. That devil fight did not take as long as I thought it was going to. I thought I was going to be stuck there and have to fight it again, but no, it was not that bad. So we gotta travel a little bit of a distance before getting to where we gotta go to get the upgrade. I'm gonna show where it is, but of course I won't be able to get it because I'm using an armor. Tell you, the ultimate armor is so good. It might not shoot as fast as its regular buster, but it doesn't matter. The power, it pierces through enemies and it's so strong. I don't even mind the lesser firepower or the lesser speed of firepower. I don't even mind it. Wait, is this the stage, or it might be the next stage actually? The devil won't die. Yeah, he's like the Sigma virus. Just freaking go. Oh, yep, I forgot about that one. Yep, I forgot about that. I forgot about freaking Dark Moon or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's a version of the devil too. Even though his name isn't something devil. Yeah, Dark Moon from Mega Man V for Game Boy. Forgot about that one. Okay, this wasn't the stage I was thinking of. I think it's... I know it's somewhere. Also, we're about to get another reference, guys. And I don't really remember this thing's weaknesses, but... we're about to take another trip down memory lane. So if you guys played Mega Man X1... Rang the Bang this back! Yay! Rang the Banger from Mega Man X. Has the same music too. I don't remember what his eyes are weak to, but I'm just using the freaking Buster, the ultimate Buster. Works just fine to me. Hey Rosie, welcome to Mega Man X5. Also, those spikes down there, I hate them. There's a point in this fight where they really do some cheat thing, right? Where the spikes will show up like for a little bit. Like they'll come from like both sides of the wall while you're climbing on it, just to get a cheap shot in. They'll probably kill you, right? I hate that. So I think the blue eye is weak to the thunder. The tri-thunder. But we're almost done with this fight. There it is, right there. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. I almost died. That's why I hate this fight. For that cheap shit right there. Oh. The original Rang the Bang didn't do that. There we go. There's his eye. And now we just gotta destroy this sun. Or whatever this thing is supposed to be. Okay, good. No, hit him! X. There we go. You're done. Oh, no problem, Rosie. Okay, well, that was Rang the Banga, Part 2. I'm still like, I still can't get over the fact that one thing that happened earlier with the freaking the game just crashing on me. My goodness. Okay, well, here we are, stage 3. Wow, we're almost at 3 hours, guys, and we're still not done with the game yet. We're close to beating the game, though. We're very close to the end. Trust me. I promise you we're close. I kind of like this music, too, for the cyber stages. It's kind of, like, mysterious, but it's also... It's like, oh, man, Zero is, like... He's, like, half dead now. Yeah, so right here. Drop down here, and then there's this part of the wall. So if you come here as normal X, you'll get an upgrade over here. That'll give you the ultimate armor. There is a way to just unlock it, though, by entering a password on the title screen, and I'm going to show that off later. But for now, let's just enjoy the rest of this ride. Change your Switch name back to normal? Well, that's good. Okay, guys, well, you know what's about to come up. Well, actually, no, not yet. Not yet. We gotta fight. Oh, no, guys. We gotta fight Zero now. Yeah, there's no more flashbacks. X, I'm very happy now. I've never been so happy. My mind is becoming very clear, as though I've known everything. I don't care about the Mavericks anymore. All I have to do is one thing. Zero. You are Zero, aren't you? Yes. The energy readings are still the same, and there is no Maverick reading, is there? You are reading my normal data. This is the true form of me. It seems so. The data readings are the same as Zero's used to be. Still, you are not visible and cannot be analyzed correctly as data. You taught me that, Zero. I feel something evil within you. Something evil similar to Sigma. Or should I say, something more evil than Sigma. Then I don't need to give you any more explanations. I'll destroy you, whatever you are, and bring back the true Zero. So, Zero, with the ultimate buster, this guy's a joke. Look how much damage he's taking. It's like, it's laughable. Now if we got the good result, we wouldn't have to, this fight would be a lot easier because he wouldn't have as much energy. But because we got the bad result, he's much stronger. There we go. We almost died, but fortunately we didn't. There we go. X had to destroy Zero for the fate of the Earth. I thought I won. I didn't expect you to do that. I never expected you to use Soul Body. He did not use Soul Body in that entire fight. I don't know what you're talking about, X. Is that a mistranslation? Soul Body is the weapon where he clones himself in X4. He never used that. Well, I know he does get basically that in this game, but he never uses it during the fight, so it makes no sense. I'm losing consciousness. X. You've done very well, X. I will make your end easy. No, I won't allow you to. I know everything you're trying to do. Then, be a good boy and just die. Yup, this is the bad ending. Zero gets annihilated by Sigma and he dies this way. X, please survive. Survive, X. Live. For me. You know what? I didn't even pick that up, Wario. The W in the background stands for Wario. You'd almost fully evolve to your true self. Such a shame that you didn't quite make it, Zero. You had so much potential. Oh well. Farewell. Well, it's only you now, X. I will let you live this time. But it won't be so kind next time. And there will be a next time. See you soon. You, the strongest Reploid. I'm losing my strength and energy. I can't see anything. Zero, don't leave. Please stand by me. I'll protect you. Zero. You know what's kind of sad? You know what's really sad about this game? Even if you get the good ending, Zero dies anyway. He dies either way, so Zero's fucked in either ending. This game really... Well, I never mentioned this, but this was intended to be the last game in the X series, and that's why it's so dark. That's why Zero, like, dies in both endings. They were intending to end this game off with X5, but then X6 happened, and yeah. I'm getting a stronger energy reaction from point 11F5 646. The energy is too strong to get an accurate data sample. I must be reading Sigma. I can't think of anyone but Sigma. Sigma's behind all of this. I won't stop from going to fight anymore. I leave everything in your hands. Well, guys, here's the final stage of the game. Yeah, pretty much, Rod. Also, we went from a really sad scene to some upbeat tempo, like, techno music. Oh, I love this theme so much. It just makes you want to start dancing. I'm like bobbing my head right now listening to this. So this is the stage with the Maverick refights. The background is kind of... Well, if you have epilepsy, I wouldn't recommend looking at this, because you probably would have a seizure looking at this background just spinning. They're Pokeballs. But yeah. Oh no! Oh gosh! Oh, that was so close. I nearly died to spikes. I want to make sure that sub tank is filled up. Okay, here we go, guys. Maverick refights. Let's see how much the ultimate Buster does to these Mavericks. Yeah, that does. Oh, the ultimate armor does not damage Spike Rose Red. Well, that's good to know. I thought maybe it did. So, I don't really have to explain too much about these fights. These are the same fights we did before. The only one that I do have to show off the weakness for is Crescent Grizzly, because we didn't have his weakness. And Volt Kraken, because we didn't have his weakness to use on him because we took him on second. So those are two Mavericks I do have to show the weaknesses for. Fights take a while. So yeah, this is the, like I said, this is the final stage of the game. We're pretty much at the final stretch. Oh my gosh, look at the level of Spike Rose Red. Level 96 in power. Well, he's still not stronger than X. You're still no match. There we go. I don't know how long it's going to take me to beat X6. When I get to it, it's probably going to be longer than this, because X6, the terrible level design. Oh good, our sub-tanks are full. Not bad. Can't tell who this is, because the room... This might be Burn Dynarex. No, it's not. It's Shining Firefly. It's Izzy! It's Izzy Glow! Okay. Alright. Alright, fine. I'll use your weakness. Fine. That's what you wanted? You wanted me to hit you with the thunder. Hit him with a thunderbolt. Oh, okay. Oh wow, that was a lucky shot. It hit him before the electricity spawned. Well, no, it hit him like he teleported and the electricity hit him because he was like, luckily he appeared on the ground at the time I used him. Yeah, just keep doing that. It's a joke. One thing I will say about these Mega Man X5 fights, they do kind of drag on a little bit too long. Even with the Maverick weaknesses, they just tend to go on for a while. Yeah, there's the Firefly attack that he never showed off during the first fight. Like he uses it like a homing missile to try to attack with. Okay, like dude, stop freaking teleporting. That was really annoying that he kept teleporting so much. Okay, who are you? Are you Tidal Whale? You are! Wow, I actually guessed that one. Cause I don't really know which room these Mavericks are, like which portal takes you to which Maverick. Okay, Tidal Whale. Let's do it again. Yeah, there's this Goose Shaver. I never knew that he does that, by the way. But yeah, that was the Goose Shaver. I wanted to show that off because how often do you get to see Tidal Whale's actual attacks? Because everybody uses his weakness, so you never get to see his full attack potential. Oh, this one, the fight is pretty dangerous. When he does it, like, really... He makes these ice blocks come out, like, really fast. And sometimes they're really hard to dodge. There we go. Because if they get pushed in the... If he gets pushed into the spikes, well, X is dead. So... That could be potentially very dangerous. And we don't want that, now do we? I think I know who I'm gonna raid to after this stream. This is Spiral Pegasus. I know this because of the way the room is arranged. I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. Drain off at least half his health and then use the Dark Hole. Well, that's if I end up being done before he finishes. I should be. Okay, Dark Hole time. No! Oh, that was close. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like his diving attack always gets me at least once when he does it. No, I'm not dying. I'll have to use a sub tank here. I'm too far into this fight, and this fight's pretty long. I really would hate to have to do this fight again. This is why I brought the super recover. Because it fills up sub tanks faster. Oh, come on! Oh. There we go. I really wish that fight didn't take as long, but hey. Okay, who's next? Let me take a guess. Burn Dynarex. I'm just gonna take a guess on and see if I'm right. Is it Burn Dynarex? It is! Gosh, this weapon should not be this strong. Even the final boss is a joke with the ultimate buster. The final boss. I'm not saying that he's absolutely trivial. Like, you'll still have some trouble with him, but he's a lot easier to manage with the ultimate buster. Because after this, I'm gonna get me some dinner because I'm hungry. Nothing builds up appetite like defeating a bunch of Mavericks. Oh, come on, that missed, seriously. The reason why these fights are so much longer is because their health bar is like twice as big as X's. So they have that much more health to deal with. I mean, to take. Oh, there's Flamethrower from Pokemon. That attack's kind of annoying too when he makes the flames come out the ground. But like I said, his worst attack, the one attack I can never seem to dodge, is that freaking dash thing he does. That. I can never dodge that when he does it. Cause it just approaches so quickly. Well, somehow I dodged it that time. Wow, I actually hit him before he finished. Okay, one more hit. There we go. Burning Barney. I think Spiral Pegasus might be related to Storm Eagle. He just might be because he has a very similar arena. Some of his attacks are similar to Storm Eagle. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he is related to him. Okay, Volt Kraken. So his weakness, I believe it's the Spike Ball. No, it's not. It's not the Spike Ball. Oh no, it's the Goose Shaver. It's the Goose Shaver. Yeah. Crescent Grizzly's weak to the Spike Ball. Yeah, the Goose Shaver, well, really shaves off his health. It really, really does. Pretty quickly, might I add. All right. Come on. I really hate like how sometimes like during the fight he constantly follows. Like he floats around trying to like follow. Cause it's like it's hard to hit him because he's constantly like right on your tail. Okay, I think the only one we haven't taken on yet is Burn. I mean, not Burn Dinorex. Crescent Grizzly. I think it's the only one we haven't fought yet. Can we make sure of that? Oh no, there's two more. Well, this isn't Crescent Grizzly because the arena is... Yeah. Oh, I forgot about you. Dark Necrobat. The one who squeaks a lot. Okay. Yeah, it's you. Freaking Zubat. Zubat has gone Maverick, everybody. I like his animation when he gets stunned by his weakness. He like shields his eyes, like, no, I can't take it. I think I know why he's weak to the Firefly weapon. It's probably because Fireflies produce light, and well, considering that he's like a dark Maverick, he hates light. That's probably why he shields his eyes too. The light, it hurts me. Stop it. It's so painful. Oh, we're almost out of energy, actually. Yeah, we ran out of Firefly energy. It's because the health bars are so big. Oh well, I have the ultimate buster. I'll be fine. I think my favorite thing about the ultimate buster is how it just pierces through enemies. I mean, the power is definitely well welcome. But the fact it just goes right through enemies and shields and stuff makes it so useful in fights. Oh, he's gonna get the... Oh, right, that's the attack he was trying to do before. Yeah, trying to stop time. Yeah, I forgot that he does that. But that's the weapon we get from him. We get basically the time stopper. What really sucks about that attack is like you literally can't even like dodge it. Like once he's stuck, you can't like break out of it or anything. There we go. Get out of here, you bats. Get out of here, Zubat. Okay. Last but not least is Crescent Grizzly, which they say he's weak to the Spike Ball from Rose Red. And then we take on Sigma. He became more like Ridley. Oh my gosh. I feel like the... Yeah, you could tell it's his weakness because he gets stunned. Anytime a Maverick gets stunned, that usually implies that you're using your weakness. But I could take on Crescent Grizzly with Ozzy. He's not that bad. Okay, can you like... Can you appear, like, yeah, right there, there you go. What really sucks is I can't really attack him with the, too well with the ultimate buster. Like I was earlier in the fight. Oh, now I can't. Oh, he appeared on the ground again. Also, I realized I never showed off the weapon, like the charged version of the weapon. Well, I can't show it off. I can't show it off because I'm using the Falcon armor with the ultimate buster. I can't show it off. But all the weapons do have powerful versions. I completely forgot to mention that, but we're using the wrong armor for it anyway, so I can't show it off. Maybe I'll show it off in the extra video when I get to that point. Okay, wait, I think we're gonna get a weapon refill. So we're gonna go through this portal. Yeah. Gosh, this music kicks ass. I love it so much. Oh, unless the enemies want to give us weapon energy, that's also good. Yeah, there's some right there. There's life right there. There's that's basically a full life recovery, but we don't need it because we already have everything. Oh look! Oh, this late in the game we have Yoku blocks from the classic Mega Man series. This late into the game, guys. I do like the way they look. They look kind of. I like the rainbow like coloration on them. Yep, there's the weapon recovery. Anyway, Sigma time. Time for the actual final boss. I'm trying to remember what this final boss is. Also, I love that right there, the little holograms of X-Zero. That's cool. I'm impressive. The #1 Reploid. You are. You came much earlier than I expected. Why? Why did you do this? Because of Zero. You awakened Zero from his false self. What? I've conducted thorough research and reached a tremendous result. I wanted to find out what Zero truly is and scatter the virus all over to purify the Earth and its body. But the amount of the virus was insufficient. So I used a rundown colony, making it into a virus colony and let it land on the Earth. You know the outcome, don't you? You almost annihilated the Earth for that. You're sick. Fortunately, there are those handy guys called Maverick Hunters, ever ready and able to come to the rescue. And I knew the Earth would be safe and sound. But alas, most of the hunters have also become Mavericks. That was a close one. You! How many hunters have been lost because of you? I'll never forgive you for this. You're going to pay for what you've done. Sigma! It's Sigma time. Okay, so Sigma 1 is kind of reminds me of Mega Man X1 Sigma fight. He's weak to Tri-Thunder. But I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this Sigma fight. Not because of this, but like some of the later stuff you're gonna see. No, there actually is one attack that I really despise that he does. He hasn't done it yet. Oh, also, remember when we were beating the Mavericks, and we could have chosen weapons and energy? Basically, that means you get more more energy for each of the weapons. Yeah, this attack right here. This is what I hate that he does. That attack, it deals so much damage and it's so hard to dodge. Come on, hit him. There we go. Oh god, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, that would have killed. There we go. But of course, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We still have another fight. And I think this fight is pretty... This fight's not really that hard. I'm probably gonna find some way to fuck this up, but it's not that bad. The number one hunter you are, X. Didn't you say that already, Sigma? Why are you repeating yourself? The stronger you are, the more I want to destroy you. It was pointless to have Zero fight you. After all, you are the number one hunter. You show no mercy for enemies or comrades. Shut up! Where are you? Oh my goodness, what is that? Here I am. You can challenge me at any time. I have delightful news. I've recently acquired a new partner. He's been very supportive. He seems to have created quite a few robots, and he gave me the toughest body that you'll ever see. You got here sooner than I expected, so it's not yet complete. But it's enough to defeat you. He's an excellent partner. I believe you two know each other. In fact, he used to be a comrade of yours. He was very persistent about you, and that makes him very helpful to me. You see, X, there's someone other than me who hates you. Now, feel our combined rage and die, but not before suffering horribly. Goodbye, X. Oh, jeez. Spike Ball is his weakness. What I like to do during this fight is just hang on the wall and keep shooting like this. Because his health gets shaven off pretty quickly. It's not a guaranteed winning strategy, but it's a recommended strategy. He's about to do something else. Yup. There we go. I wonder why he's weak to Spike Ball. I always wonder why that's his weakness. Oh no. Death. No death. I'd rather not die when I'm this close to beating him. Okay, we almost got him. Oh, come on, destroy the hand. Okay, well that works. Yep, one more hit. There we go. Done. Ah! Damn! I'll never die alone. I'll take Zero down with me. No! Stop using Zero as a shield. Isn't it painful to have to watch while others suffer? You can put up with your own pain, but can't bear to see others, especially Zero, harm, can you? I'm taking Zero, the one most important to you. To the underworld. Goodbye, X. Oh my gosh, Wario. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sigma was cosplaying as Bison in this game. He's always cosplaying as somebody. So this is what happens to X after he defeats Sigma in the bad ending. Not yet. Actually, I want you to rest and relax for now. Hold on, X. Just for a few more moments. Forget all the painful memories. Thanks, Daytona. 1 week from then. X, don't you remember anything about what happened? You're still on about that? The answer is no. Why is no capitalized there? That's kind of weird. I don't remember anything. You see, you and Zero are both special A-Clan level hunters for all to see. You worked together and solved a lot of problems. I remember Sigma. His name doesn't leave me. But I don't have any memory of Zero. Yeah, so in the bad ending, X gets his memory wiped of Zero. He doesn't remember a thing about his friend. That's really sad. Well, Dr. Light erased his memory so X wouldn't have to suffer remembering that he died. Maybe whoever repaired me deleted the data by mistake. Did he really delete your memory? Hey, stop it now. We better think that it's a miracle that X came back safely. It truly is a miracle. Not only did he come back, but without so much as even a scratch. It's hard to repair the batteries of Zero and X because there's still a mystery. It's not a miracle, I bet. You never believe it's a miracle. I'm also not interested in miracles. I don't think Reploids dream of miracles either. But why was only Zero's memory data deleted from X? I have no idea. Maybe it disappeared by itself. Otherwise, it was deleted on purpose. Besides, there's a protection now. He won't even accept data related to Zero. I couldn't program such a protection. We've got another mystery about X. X, although it may take some time, I think this battle will lead to peace. It will. We need to work harder for that. For peace. What is your private dream? Huh? I never thought about it. Well, I've got it. I want to create Lyceum. Lyceum? Yes, it's a paradise where the human race coexists with Reploids peacefully. Yes, that is my dream. I'd like to create Elysium. Someday in the near future. I wish Zero were here. Huh? You're talking about Zero again? No, nothing. Elysium. Oh yes, I'll do it someday. And that is the ending of X5. That is it. So Elysium is basically what became the Mega Man Legends series. So we got an explanation of... Okay, so the ending that we got leads into X6, which is the one I wanted to show off more than the good ending. I'm glad we got the bad ending, actually. Even though the fights were harder. The good ending leads to the Mega Man Zero series, and then Elysium leads into Mega Man Legends. The Mega Man Legends series I won't be getting to for a while because I'll be doing those after the Zero series. So, yeah, it's going to be a while until I get to the Legends games. There's 3 of them. I wish there was a 3rd game, but unfortunately we never got Mega Man Legends 3. But yeah, that was Mega Man X5. Like I said, amazing game. I love the storytelling. I really, really do. I like the Mavericks. The weapons are pretty good. I think the music is pretty stellar too. I think X5 is great. Second favorite in the X series. So my next game in the X series, of course, will be Mega Man X6, and I'm not looking forward to it because X6 is my least favorite game in the X series. I despise it. I played through it a second time, and at least it was more tolerable the second time around, but that does not mean that the game was good. That does not mean that I enjoyed it. I still hate the game, but I love the soundtrack of X6. Oh, the soundtrack is chef's kiss, but how can such a great soundtrack be tied to such a bad game? Well, we'll see. And I'm going to talk about why X6 is so bad when I stream it, because, well, I did explain part of it is because the game was rushed. It didn't even have a year of development time. And I'm like, why did Capcom rush the game out when they could have taken their time and waited another year? Who knows, honestly. No one knows for sure why they rushed it. But I love X5. I'm so glad that I was able to stream this for you guys. And thank you guys for sticking around too, for keeping me going for this game. This was really, really fun. Can I have the Mecha Dinosaur? Oh yeah, you can. It'd be my guess. I mean, it'll be your pleasure. Anyway, guys, I'm going to raid now. I spelled the name wrong. Here's the person we're going to raid. Yeah, I had a really good time with this. Took longer than I would have wanted it to, but you know what? I think we still got through the game in a pretty reasonable time. 3 hours and 20 minutes is not that bad. Considering the alternative could have taken like almost 4 hours, which X6 probably will. Yeah. Because I'm trying to get through all of the Mega Man X games in one stream. I don't want to do 2 streams for a Mega Man X game. I think that would just be a waste of a stream. So, if a stream has to go longer than 3 hours, so be it. There we go. And there's X with the Zero Saber. So he doesn't truly forget Zero. He still has his saber to kind of remind him of Zero, even though he doesn't remember him, but he does have his weapon there. And X does have the Zero Saber in X6, so there is continuity there. Anyway, that was it, guys, for X5. I love that Capcom logo, by the way. So, yup, guys. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, so we're gonna rate now. I'll be live tomorrow with Super Mario Galaxy. Okay, tomorrow's stream of Galaxy might not be the last stream of the game. I might just do one more. Yeah, it might be 2 more streams before I finish Galaxy. But Galaxy is going to be done by the beginning of May. I can guarantee you that much. If not tomorrow, then next week we'll be done with Galaxy. But yeah, raid time, guys. This has been your host, Rod Morrison. Thanks for joining. Till next time, bye-bye.